Morning, welcome to this upload. I have a filthy cold, so sorry if I sniff a lot or sound rubbish or anything like that. It's actually Friday today. Because I'm so I feel like I'm blowing my brain out of my nose. I'm working from home today, which hopefully means I can get some stuff done as well. But this weekend, largely recouping. Pete is going up to Barnsley tomorrow to pack up their gaming house. I was going to go with him, but because of this cold, I'm not now. And my plan is to get through as many things even, on my to-do list. I have it all written down because I'm sad and I like to make lists of what I need to do. So we're going to get lots of ticks done on this. That is this weekend's plan, and I'm going to take you along for as much as it is possible. And I really hope that this cold doesn't get any worse, that it gets better, and that I don't irritate you too much with it. But at least through the medium of YouTube you can't catch it, which Pete doesn't have that luxury. He is going to be quite susceptible to picking this up. Wow, look at my eyes. They are so red and Anyway, I need to just check my work emails and answer those, and then we'll see where we go from there. So I'm really cold, so I've had to put my dressing gown on over the top of my jumper and things. One of the jobs on this to-do list that I've got is to get the photos from Pete's phone onto my computer, so it doesn't really work, our little system, but Pete tends to take the photos on our holiday on his phone. But I tend to be the one to store them and to keep them and to do this, that and the other. I use iPhoto on my laptop to do so, but it does mean that then I need to get his photos from his phone onto my computer, and the AirDrop from his phone to my laptop isn't working, nor when we plugged it in did it work, so he's just had to use his computer and put them on a memory stick for me. That's what I'm gonna do now. So as you can see, I store them all in different folders on here. So this is Josh's wedding, our trip to Japan, that's just general 2019. So it's mainly holidays. There's always a year folder, then the holiday folders for various things, and then as you get further down you get to university and just random folders of stuff. So that's my next job to do. And I think while I'm doing that, I'm going to listen to a new podcast that I found called Evil Genius. It's been around for a couple of years, where Russell Kane and a panel of people discuss whether someone who is renowned as a genius, whether they are a genius or whether they are an evil genius. And I listened to the episode about John Lennon last night, and I found it really interesting, so I think I'm going to listen to another one of those now while I'm sorting out these photos. Oh, look at Jeff. So the pictures are up and I'm really sad, and I tag all of my photos. So this one is obviously Jeff. So there we go. He is now tagged. And that's a less cute picture. And then on iPhoto you then have faces, so each person has, and dog has their own little folder, so that if ever I need a picture of a certain person, which isn't very often, mainly like, I don't know, actually I can't think of any time where that's happened except for myself, I can go straight to the folder because I am that person. I am that sad. Sorry. So I've not come back to you in a little while, largely because I've not been doing anything that exciting. I've finished work for the day, although I can't say I did a lot. Did answer a couple of emails, so at least I was a little bit useful from home. But I also did just curl up in a duvet and watch RuPaul's Drag Race with lunch. So as I say, I finished work for now. That whirring noise you can hear is me exporting a video, so that will go up over the weekend. But you probably will have seen it before now. It's the Halloween Come Bake With Me. And yeah, I've done some washing. As I say, nothing too exciting, and as it looks like I haven't moved at all, because I am in the same spot. Not feeling great. I think it's quite productive, really. I'm gonna probably start on a new video to edit, and I don't know, wait for Pete to come and tell me it's time to walk the dog and that we can eat again. Tonight we've got nachos though, and I do like nachos. If I do anything different or anything exciting happens, I will bring you along. I'm hoping this video isn't all just me sat here at my dining table with washing in the background. The to-do list, I have ticked off 3 things on that today, so that's good. Edit is one of the things on there, so it's not like I'm straying from it. Also on this list is watch Disney films. Because I've got 3, I'm pointing over there because that's where they are. I've got 3 Disney films of my mum's that I've not seen yet. So I'd like to get that done before Christmas so I can take them back to her. And if it's not on my to-do list, then I not forget about it, but I struggle to find the time to do it. Whereas if it's on my to-do list, I don't feel like I'm wasting time by watching Disney films. So that might be tomorrow's thing from the to-do list, so that I can just curl up in a blanket with Jeff and do that. And as I said, I think I said earlier that Pete's not going to be there, so he won't be offended by my multiple Disney film watching. I will just see you tomorrow morning. Hopefully less snuffly, less congested. That's the thing, this is going to sound gross, there's not a lot of snot, but there is so much congestion in these sinuses that my head hurts, and I've got toothache, and it's making my eyes sting, and ugh. That's the bit I'm not coping with. And I look rough. Apologies for this face that you're looking at. Morning. It is now Saturday. This is awful lighting because it's very grey and grim outside. The cold is still there, but I think it's getting better. I did sleep for 9.5 hours, so it's all in aid of recuperation. Pete's gonna drop me off at the high street on his way up to Barnsley, so I need to get my stuff ready. I've got to go get some shoes rehealed, and I found out that, or I learnt a while ago, that H&M do a clove thingy so that you can give your old clothes to them and then they will recycle them into new garments or cleaning cloths or something like that. So I've got a huge bag of stuff that's either for the charity or for there that I need to find a couple of things to take to H&M to see if they actually do it or not. And I need to find some dinner. That's what we're doing. He needs to pack, so I have a little bit of time.
5 minutes.
Yeah, we can do it in 5 minutes. Right, pyjama trousers. They can go to H&M because no one wants to buy some pyjama trousers. Those trousers are broken, so they can go. So I'll let you know what happens with this H&M thing, because if it's true, oh, now I've sat down, that's not a very good angle. If it's true, then that's quite a good thing they've got going on. So I'm back from the high street. There you go, Jeff. If you want to be in it, you can be in it. So I'm back from the high street, and I was going to film, but then it started raining, so I didn't get my camera out. So I've got my shoes there in with Timpson's, so I've got to pick them up next week. I've bought myself some dinner and some lunch for today, which is good. And I wandered in some other shops, but I didn't really get anything else. I did that H&M thing like I said it would, and it was really easy actually. I just went to the till, said I've got some stuff for your recycling thing, and she was like, yeah sure. Gave her the bag, and then she gave me this, which is a little thank you for doing it, and it's a £5 off voucher, so if you spend £25 and because of this you can get £5 off, and it's valid until February, so that's what, November, December, January, so it's the end of February, so it's 4 months these last, so that's pretty good. The only problem is you can't use it with any other, like you can't get like 6 of these and then just use them all at the same time, but you can use them online, so I thought that was quite good actually. That's quite a good little scheme they've got going. I'm still gonna donate clothes to charity because I think that's a way that I can actually help a charity out, and the charity I like is the British Heart Foundation, because that's the one that we donated to for my granny when she passed away, and there's a shop up on the high street for that one, so I will still donate to them. So clothes that are in good condition and I think they can probably sell, I'll give to them, and then anything that's broken or like pyjamas or, you know, just old looking, I'll take to H&M for this scheme. And then I think that's probably quite good, because otherwise you end up throwing, like if your jeans get a little hole in them or something, you end up throwing them, whereas I don't have to do that now. I can take it to the H&M and get some money back, which is good. I don't know what the time is. What's the time, people? I think we're about 11:30. So I think I might finish the video I started editing yesterday, take Jeff for a walk, and then have some lunch. I'll probably come back to you at lunchtime. Jeff, let's go for a walk then. Yeah? Come on then. Oops, sorry, just trod on your foot. Just go and get your coat on. Sorry the light's atrocious, as I said earlier. It's a very grey day, so light's a bit dodge. Haven't really been able to show you a lot of what I'm doing because I've been editing the videos and then I've been doing a secret project no one knows about. It was really important that I got it done this weekend, and you will know about it in a few months. Because I've now found out that that whole H&M thing works, I think I'm going to go through my huge bag of clothes and stuff and sort through what for the charity shop, what for H&M, because I have got to go back up to the high street next Saturday to pick up my shoes, so I can quite easily take those to each place. Hey Jeffy! So that's what we're going to do next, and that's on the to-do list. Jeff, I don't think they want to have your sniffing noises all in there. Oi! This probably helps if they weren't inside out either. I like this top a lot. It's just too short. No, that's unhelpful, Jeff. That's unhelpful. They've still got the tag on them. Whoops. What else is in here? Oh, I love this dress. I got it fixed. I like it so much. Hope they can sell that. This is just dresses now. I don't know what the actual selling criteria is in a charity shop. Namely a British Heart Foundation charity shop. Because obviously I've got stuff to take, but if they're not gonna sell it, I'd rather it was recycled in a different way. I still agree with my old past Faye about things to get rid of. At the moment, yes I do. At the moment she's done a very good job. This is all going to go to the charity shop. So actually I did a really good job this morning of sorting out my clothes because I've taken all the stuff for H&M already. Sweet. Now I've got to try and get it back in the bag though, and that's going to be an issue. Shh, shh. I've had so many good times in these dresses. A lot of these dresses, ones I used to wear out at university. I used to go on nights out, but it's time to face that I am no longer 19 and cannot get away with dresses that barely cover my bum cheeks. Even if I wear them with tights. Sad, sad time. Which is why I hope that these get sold and not just shipped off somewhere else, because as I said, I've got a lot of memories. They've been sat in my wardrobe for coming up to 10 years. It's time that they went and had a new life. Came out the wardrobe, shall we say. This dress I've had for even longer than 10 years. It's done me quite a few occasions actually. Weddings, balls, grad balls. If only my body didn't change, eh? This is what life is, this is what happens, so got to roll with it, as they say. Well, that's a lot tidier than it was when I first started. So we'll remember to take that when we go up to the high street next weekend. I probably won't be filming that weekend though, so you won't see that. Alright, so that's one job ticked off the to-do list. Next I've got a box under my bed that I need to go through. I've just been on a walk with Jeff. It was freezing and wet. It's probably the most wintry walk we've had for a while. Well and truly autumn. My hands are freezing. But that's done now. We've done that, so it's fine. Sorry about sniffing. It's made my nose go really blocked. But my dinner is now in the oven. Jeff, don't do that on the sofa. Oi! Now I'm ready for Strictly. Pointless is on the TV, because I like it, and it's just before Strictly. So that's where we're doing. It's Halloween week on Strictly, so I have... Thank you, Jeff. I have my new... Jeff, get out the way! I have my new Disney Villains pyjamas on. Aren't they beautiful? I've done all my steps, so I don't need to walk about, which I thought I might have done. Strictly's done. It wasn't my favourite Halloween episode, it has to be said. I don't feel like they've... Often people... Ow! Jeff, don't kick me! Often people pull out all the stops and stuff, but I'm not sure they quite did this year. Not that it was bad, but... So I've also made my 3 votes, because you can do that for free online. Although he's not the best dancer, I still really enjoy Chris Ramsey. He makes me laugh. I think that's probably the main reason. I am going to watch a Disney film, but first it's another thing to go off the to-do list. And I don't know why I offered, but Pete always gets so many holes in his underpants. So I said that I'd give it a go to sew up one pair that wasn't his Beyond Borgs, because they cost a lot of money and he loves them. And if I can't do this properly, I don't want to have ruined a pair of those. But anyway, I said I'd attempt to sew them up so that he can then wear them and see if it's comfortable, because I'm a very rudimentary sewer. I can stitch things, but I don't do it neatly, so it could really irritate him, which is why we're doing it with that. But who in their right mind walks around with holes like that in their pants? Who does that? Surely he is in the wrong here. Surely people would tend to get rid of things if that was the case. Anyway, so I'm going to sew these up and then I'm going to watch... Actually, I might stick the Disney film on now, because that will be better, won't it? So I've got a choice of 3. We've got Lady and the Tramp, Sword in the Stone, or Fox and the Hound. So, not Fox and the Hound, because I don't want to cry. I'm going to go Lady and the Tramp, which was my granny's favourite Disney film, so I have a fond place in my heart, but I can't quite remember. Obviously I remember the story, but I can't quite remember it properly, so we're going to watch that one now, sew up Pete's pants, and then assess what the time is. Good morning, and welcome to the 3rd day of getting through the to-do list. Yay! We've had my favourite night of the year, where we get an extra hour in bed because the clocks have changed. I've just taken Jeff for a walk, just to make him some breakfast. He's eating his, which is the noise that you can hear. And then we're going to get on with doing some more things on the to-do list. The cold is pretty much gone. I've just got a bit nasally, I guess. But there's not really any sinus pain anymore, which is good, because that was really quite painful. Probably the worst sinus pain I've had in a cold. Oh, my toast is ready. I think I've said before when I've been washing up that this is really bad lighting, but I'm going to start on a job that's been on my to-do list for forever, and that randomly is a really weird job to do, but I want to clean all of these glasses and the shelf that they're sat on, because I've got it in my head that needs to be done, so that's what I'm going to start doing. I didn't have a very good night with Jeff last night. From about 5:30 when he wanted to go for a walk, he started to whine. And then when we came back from the walk, he was alright for maybe like half an hour, and then there were things on Strictly, which is normally a show that is perfect to watch with Jeff because there's never any animals on. But there were a few things on that last night that he didn't like, so he started barking at that and then got it in his head. And obviously I didn't help matters by watching Lady and the Tramp. I put him in his bed in the hope that he'd just calm down and it wouldn't affect him, but no, he barked a lot through that. Then there was fireworks, a lot of fireworks. Someone explain why you need to do fireworks at 11:15 in the evening, because my dog doesn't like it very much. So overall, he pretty much barked non-stop for 5 hours, it felt like. Not ideal at all. Lady and the Tramp, however, is a great film. I'd forgotten how much I enjoyed. As I said when I put it on, it was my granny's favourite Disney film, so there's always a slight sentimental bit about it anyway. But no, the story's great. I'm hoping that if I ever do have a child, that I don't completely ignore Jeff, because I did see it from Lady's point of view. Obviously the child will take some sort of is more important. Well, not more important, but you know, it relies on me a lot, or would rely on me a lot. But Jeff's still going to be my little boy, so so I just hope that we find a way to, I don't know, make everybody happy, I guess. Yeah, so I'm just watching some Disney vlogs while I do this, because that's how I roll. Man, I really hope I can go Monday. again soon. This is going to sound odd after just talking about having children. I really hope I can go to Disney World once more without a kid. I really want to go for Food and Wine Festival, and obviously what with it being the 50 years in 2021, it's a hell of a lot of new attractions coming. And last time I went was 2013, so I've never done Pandora, I haven't done Toy Story Land, haven't done the new Galaxy's Edge. There's going to be loads more stuff that I haven't done. And I've never stayed in a Disney hotel at Walt Disney World and had access to all the Disney dining stuff. I really want to do that. I am in process of talking to Pete about that. But anyway, this light's really bad and all I'm doing is washing glasses, so I'm going to go back to my Disney vlogs and I will leave you to it. I will come back to you when I'm doing something else slightly more exciting. So that took a very long time, but all of them are clean and so is the shelf. Yes. Progress. I don't know, it's one of those things that's been on there for ages and I just haven't felt I've had the time to do it. But today was the day. So we are done. Now I'm gonna go back and do some more editing because gotta fit it in when I can. So it's been a very long time since I spoke to you. Pete came home, so I've just been spending some time with him, so the to-do list remains as it was when I last spoke to you. The noise you can hear is Jeff eating his dinner. We've just been out to take him for a walk. It's very cold, hence why I am under the sofa duvet, because I'm freezing. I think I'm going to end this video here. It's been very sporadic, but that's been what my weekend's been like. Just ploughing through that to-do list. There's still quite a bit on it, but it's been quite productive. I will see you in the next one. If you haven't already, please subscribe. And I'm gonna now try and get warm. So I'll see you next time. Bye bye.